In this lesson, we're going to go through a rather niche area of SOLIDWORKS sheet metal, and that's called lofted bends. In this case, we're going to create a section of an auger, which is basically a helical drill type shape. So let's get started. On the top plane, going to open a sketch with a circle, and let's make this with a diameter of, say, 12 inches. And now close down the sketch, and on the top plane, make another sketch with a diameter this time of, say, 16 inches. And yes, they do have to be two separate sketches. And now, let's switch back to the Features tab and use the Curves drop-down to create a helix or spiral. And I'll select the first circle that we created, set it up so that the pitch is 18 inches, revolutions is 0.5, and the start angle is 0. And let's swivel around the view to make sure that we can see what we're doing and accept the result. Now let's do the same exact thing for the outside circle using the same settings and say OK. Okay, so we've created two circles, and now we have two helix features. And SOLIDWORKS will not allow you to use a curve feature to create a lofted bend. So there's one way to get around that, and that's to use a 3D spline. So let's create a 3D sketch. If you don't have the 3D sketch icon on your toolbar, you can go to Insert, 3D Sketch, select one of the curves, and then click on the Convert Entities tool on your sketch toolbar, and then exit the sketch. Repeat the process for the other side. So yes, you do need to create two separate 3D sketches. From here, let's switch to the Sheet Metal tab and go to the Lofted Bend. We can now select the two 3D sketches and give a thickness of a certain amount and accept the result. Now, for some reason, SOLIDWORKS doesn't turn off the display of curve features when they are used to create regular features in SOLIDWORKS. So let's hide both of these curves so that we're not seeing them through the part. And from here, you can flatten out the auger section. Now, augers are often used to drill holes for fence posts or mailboxes or water or what have you. And the auger itself is usually cut from a plate of steel and then formed up and welded together to create a large helical drill-shaped surface. Here we're able to design the shape in 3D and then flatten it into 2D for manufacturing from plate stock. Lofted bends is probably not the tool to use if you have very high accuracy needs, but it has been used in applications from sheet metal to fabrics for tents and other types of applications. Lofted bends has a couple of limitations. You can only use two profiles. You cannot use any end conditions, and you cannot use guide curves. But some of these things you can get around. As you can see, we were able to get around the limitations of using curve features by using 3D splines.